we've got a large portfolio, about 178 properties, with the latest acquisitions of 3 properties, which I'll touch on. I think part of the reason why we have such a substantial portfolio in terms of number of assets has to do with where we started. Because as smaller funds, we thought it was prudent to actually buy smaller properties and diversify our risk in that manner. So both in terms of sectors and in terms of geographic spread, our properties are fairly diversified. I mean, we're in all 9 provinces throughout South Africa, and we're in both urban and rural areas. And in terms of sectors, our fund is in all 3 sectors, predominantly in retail. We're about 52% in retail, and the rest is split between offices and industrial properties. I think we view our portfolio as quite defensive because of our retail bias and because of the nature of our retail. A lot of our retail assets are your basic centers that provide basic services. We own centers of between 5,000 square meters and 25,000 square meters. And what you typically find in our center is a strong anchor, likes of ShopRite, Pick n Pay, and the bare basics, a cell phone company, banks, food, and very basic clothing, and some furniture. But you would hardly ever find any luxury or any sort of line shops that are selling boutique type items and that sort of thing. So that's the sort of model we've gone to. We continue to roll out that model because if you look at the acquisitions that we've done of late, we bought centers in those markets. I mean, our latest acquisitions are from the old Mutual Ideas Fund, where we bought 3 centers from them: Putadichaba, one in Randfontein, and another one in Bushbuck Ridge. And basically the center in Putadichaba, which is a former Kwakwa in the Free State, about 25,000 square meters, again at a taxi rank, providing it's basically probably our market share in that town is probably around 60% from a retail perspective. We're in the center of the town. We are at the intermodal sort of exchange. We've got taxis and buses on our site. And we in the heart of the town, even from a services perspective, because all the government services are in that area. We're quite confident that even if a satellite center would be developed in the town, which obviously is always the case that people are investigating those, we'd still remain the hub of that town.